Is up. So quick video today is just going to be covering how to tune a weapon on Modern Warfare 2. So you boot up Modern Warfare 2, you download the game, awesome. So you want to know how to tune weapons, which is a new feature. This is a first time feature for the Call of Duty franchise to add this tune option to weapons. So first off, again, when you're making a loadout for Call of Duty guns, you have to go to whatever game mode you want to make that loadout. So the DMZ loadout doesn't go into the Warzone. Warzone doesn't go into DMZ. So and regular multiplayer doesn't go into either one. So if you want to make a regular multiplayer loadout, you have to first go to oh, my bad. Now I'm on the main page. First go to the bottom and hit games, hit the Modern Warfare 2. Now that you're in Modern Warfare 2, you can edit the loadouts for this, the regular multiplayer. If you want to do like DMZ, you just go to your DMZ function. If you want to do the Battle Royale, you just go ahead and click the Warzone 2.0 Battle Royale button, hit play, and then go to your loadout. So now that you're in the whatever the application, the regular multiplayer Warzone, whichever one you want to tune your weapon on, you're going to go ahead and go to weapons. Go to custom loadout. I already have 10. Let me scroll to the bottom. Select which custom loadout you want to do. So quick thing. So one thing to highlight, if you want to tune weapons, you have to max out that weapon. So for the HCR, I had to get it to level 19 before I can get the option to tune that weapon. So I have the HCR. Let's what do we want to tune? The Lackman. Whatever. I'll do the Lackman 556 AR. So first things first, you have to upgrade that Lackman AR to level 20. Also, if you kind of want to ever see the skill tree of the weapons, you kind of all you have to do is, if you're on a PlayStation controller, you just hit the middle button. Let me see. And then if you're on Xbox, let me tell my Xbox fans what it is. If you're on Xbox, you hit the left. What is it? Select. What do you call that button? Whatever you call that button. You hit that button, and it'll tell you the skill tree on how to unlock the weapons. Let me go back to my trusty handy dandy PS5 controller. So you're on the PS5. I mean, my bad. You're on the weapons. You go to gunsmith on that weapon. You're on gunsmith. So here are all the attachments. You can select 5 attachments of whatever you want. So let's do, what do I want? Let's do this one. Let's do this barrel, the rat barrel. So now that I've maxed out this weapon, I get the option to tune this specific attachments. I don't know why I got so like clustered up in that word, right? So now when you get to this tune option, it'll pop up right above this attachment. It has 2 options. The left side, I guess, let's say the y-axis, bottom is going to be the x-axis. I don't know if you want to include that. The middle is going to be how that specific attachments affects the damage, range, handling, and all that of the weapon. On the right, it's going to show you the pros and cons, and it's going to show you, once we start editing, the weight and length will change, and then it'll show you how it alters the current stats of the weapon that are on the bottom. So I want to build a Lackman AR that's accurate. So if I was building an accurate one and I wanted to control the recoil, I really don't want to focus too much on aiming walking speed in my opinion. So I'm gonna go, let me do the recoil steadiness. And then as you can see, as I'm altering that y-axis, you see it changing on the actual circle graph in front of you. So once I determine I'm going all the way, or sometimes going all the way isn't the best for that specific attachment. So you kind of got to play with it to see how far you want to go for recoil steadiness. So I kind of want to go, I'll go all the way for that one. So, but this is a barrel, and do I want aim down, sight speed, or damage range? I'm going to go damage range with it. And I'm going to put that bad boy all the way. I'm going to go all the way with that one too. So once that specific attachment is tuned, you'll see that little tune or kind of bolt. It looks like kind of like a bolt icon will pop up on the top left of that attachment. And that's going to tell you that that specific attachment has been tuned. So to compare the two, let's say I have an attachment that I haven't tuned. An attachment that's not tuned will not have that bolt on the top left. An attachment that has been tuned will have that bolt on the top left. So now let me tune this. I want to do recoil smoothness, bullet velocity. I want to throw an underbarrel on that bad boy. If you guys are looking for underbarrel, I love the F-Tab Ripper 56. I think it's one of the best attachments for ARs as far as for accuracy. And as you can see, like on the right, when I change the numbers, you see the length will change, the weight will change as I'm altering which side of the scale I want to go. And then on the bottom right, it'll show you how it changes the accuracy and the recoil control for that weapon. So ammunition, I'll throw the high velocity bullets on that bad boy. Let's see how much damage this bad boy can do. Magazine, let me keep the same mag. The aim OP, I'll put that bad boy on. So when you're tuning a scope, it has like flinch resistance and aim down sight speed. That's kind of, you know, self-explanatory. But on the bottom it has close and far. So close and far. So let me just give you an example. So real close, right? If I put it on close. Also, if you don't know, if you want to go to the range, you say you got done putting on the attachments and tuning them, you want to go to the range, you hit the triangle button on PlayStation 5 controller. On Xbox, you hit the Y button. You just hold that button down and it'll take you to the range. So right now I'm in the range. So now you see when I put that reticle close, the reticle is like is on your screen is going to pop up much closer to you, right? And that's not bad. That's not a bad it's a pretty accurate gun. So now let me show you when you tune the reticle to far. Let me show you what that looks like. Oop, backed out too far. So now when you tune it too far, you see it's a little farther away from you on the screen. Ooh, that's a banger of a gun, ain't it? That's a little banger of a gun, and I didn't even use a full magazine. Only 22 bullets I used, and I took down all 3. Okay, that's a little banger. So as far as preference for scope, I like going with far because I feel like I see a lot of less. So you see, like when you're shooting a close one, I feel like there's a lot of visual recoil. Versus, let me go to the far. I feel like there's less visual recoil when you're firing your gun. So that's preference. That's completely preference based, whether which one you like more or which one you like less. But that's really how you tune your weapon. And then as far as other things you can do, once you're on this page, you go to customize, you click the bumper, RB on the Xbox, R1 on PlayStation 5 controller. You can do your camos, make it look real cool. You got a gun screen charm. Let me put this little Santa one. Go Santa Claus. And it has these cool little pictures you can add on. And boom, that's a gun right there. So kind of some important things to take away when you're tuning a weapon. When you're tuning that weapon, you want to tune it for what goal you have in mind for that weapon. So kind of like already have a goal in mind when you're going into this weapon customization. So if you want to build an accurate AR that with very little recoil, you have to tune it to that specific goal. And if you wanted to build a fast ADSing AR, that's a completely different tune that you're gonna have to build. So kind of build it to the specific goal that you want to use for that gun. And then once you tune it, always go to the firing range and test it out. Shoot a couple shots and see what that tune has done for your weapon, what those attachments are doing, and if you like it or if you don't like it. Also, the only things that can't be tuned are kind of like your laser can't be tuned, your stock can't be tuned, your magazine can't be tuned. So laser and magazine can't be tuned. Your grips can be tuned, and your stocks can be tuned for the most part. I think it shows you which attachment cannot be tuned. Like, so on here, it has all the stocks, but as you can see, the Lachman S76 factory stock, I cannot tune that one. If you compare it to the other ones, you see how they all have the little bolt on the top left. That one's the only one that's missing it, so I can't tune that one. So that's one quick way to know if you can't tune something. Right, that's all for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'ma holla at y'all.
Yeah, that's the most these niggas spend a day now. I be in the pocket with the pressure calling plays.